Good morning, kindergarten. Today we are going to go ahead and we're going to be practicing the th sound today. But before we start, let's review our blending hands. So remember, you're going to hear it once, then you're going to say it with me, then you're going to say it to me, and then we're going to use our blending hands. I'll ask you a couple questions after about each word. So let's start. The first word is cap. Say it with me. Cap. Say it on your own. Let's blend. Cap. K. A. P. What was the first sound you heard in that word? The first finger you put down said k, k. So the first sound was cap. K, k. C. What was the vowel in our word? K. A. Our vowel said a, so I know it's the short vowel A. What was the last sound in our word? K, a, p. The last sound was p, p. Has to be the letter P. Let's do our next word. Our next word is the word tub. Say it with me. Tub. Say it on your own. Let's blend. Tub. T, a, b. Tub. One more time. T, a, b. What was the first sound in that word? T, t, T. What was the vowel sound in that word? U. What was the final sound in that word? B, b, B. Our next word is the word cop. Say it with me. Cop. Say it on your own. Now let's blend. Cop. K, a, p. Cop. K, a, p. Cop. What was the first sound you heard? The first sound we heard was k, k. C. What was the vowel sound you heard? Ah, O. And what was the final sound you heard? P. Our next word is the word pip. Let's go ahead and say it together. Pip. Say it on your own. Now let's blend. Pip. It. One more time. It. Pip. What was the first sound you heard? P, p. Pip. P says p, p. What was the vowel that you heard? I. I. And what was the final sound you heard? P, p. P. Very good. Our last blending hand practice that we're going to do right now is the word can. Say it with me. Can. Say it on your own. Now let's blend. Can. K, e, n. One more time. K, e, n. Ken. What was the first sound you heard? K, k. What was your vowel? Eh. And remember, K takes I and E and C takes the other three. So if I didn't know if that k was C or K, I know my vowel is E, so it has to be K because K takes I and E. What was the last sound you heard? N. We're going to go ahead and let's practice our new sound. You're going to listen to me say it, and then we're going to say it together 5 times. Our new sound that we're going to review, you might have started it before we left, was the sound th. And it can be voiced or unvoiced. And remember, you can check th. It can do both. So let's go ahead and say it 5 times together. And let's do it voice this time where we're going to hear it rumble. So put 2 fingers right on your neck where you can hear it rumble, and let's practice hearing it rumble. Very good. We're going to practice saying some words with the sound in it from our letter team T and H. And let's practice. Our first word is thumb. Say it with me. thumb. Say it on your own. Do you hear the th sound in that word? Thumb. It's at the very beginning. We hear the th in the word thumb. Our next word is the word thick. Listen for the th. Thick. Let's say it together. Thick. Say it on your own. I hear the th sound at the beginning of that word, but it's unvoiced because if you put your fingers right there, thick, you don't hear it move until the end of the word. Our next word is thin. Thin. Say it with me. Thin. Say it on your own. Thin. Is that voiced or unvoiced? Well, I don't hear it rumble until the end of that word, so I know it's unvoiced. I don't need to use my voice to make that sound. Last one. The word is there, one of our sight words. Let's say it together. There. Let's say it together one more time. There. Say it on your own. And let's see if it's voiced or unvoiced. There. Do you hear that rumble and do you feel that rumble? There. That means it is a voiced letter pair. TH in there is voiced. We're going to go ahead and we're going to play that game that we played when we played the SH game and you guys had to figure out the word ship and shoe. We're going to practice again. So let's go ahead and start. I'm thinking that you might say when someone helps you. I'm thinking of a word with the in the beginning. You might say when someone shares with you. Are you ready for our word? Our word is thanks. Thanks. Think, is it voiced or unvoiced? I want you to pause the video and check it now. Let's do our next riddle. You're going to hear in this word at the end. You might put a rubber ducky in this. You fill it up with water and you use it to get clean. Any guesses? Remember, is at the end in this word. The word is bath. Check to see if it's voiced or unvoiced. Bath. Well, I hear it rumble in the beginning, but not in the end, so I know in this word is unvoiced. Let's go ahead and practice one more. You might do this with a baseball. You're going to hear at the beginning in this word. You might do this with a snowball. Are you ready for the word? The word is throw. Throw. Well, I don't hear the th till I get to the so I know that it is unvoiced because it doesn't rumble till we get to Very good. Just like with C and H, where C says k and H says h, but together they say ch. And just like SH, where S says s and H says h, but together they say sh. We know T says t, 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 and H says h, 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 but together they say th. We're going to practice remembering some of our sounds. I'm going to say the letter name and you are going to say the sound. I'm going to give you 3 seconds and then I'm going to tell you the sound. I'm thinking of the sound for the letter G. G, G, G. I'm thinking of the sound for the letter C. K, K, C. I'm thinking of the short vowel sound for the letter I. Like you're itchy. I'm thinking of the sound for the letter Q. Qu. Remember, Q always travels with you, so it says qu, Q. I'm thinking of the sound for the letter R. The letter R says I'm thinking of the short vowel sound for the letter O. The letter O, short vowel sound, says ah. Long vowel sound, it says O. I'm thinking of the sound for this consonant team. Well, I know G says G and L says ul, and together they say glue, like in glue. I'm thinking of the sound for this consonant team. I know S says S and H says H, but together they say sh. I'm thinking of the sound for this consonant team. I know the letter C says K, the letter H says H. Together they say ch. And last one, I'm thinking of the sound for this three-letter team. When I have these three letters together, they're going to be said in order. S, t, and then when I'm going to blend them, stir, you're going to say them in that order. Stir, as in stripe. You can see in the corner that our icons have changed. You are going to need something to write with because it is time for dictation. You can use paper, pencil, or Expo pen and pen. Or Expo pen and board. So you can pause the video now and go get your supplies. Let's go ahead and start. Our first word is the word with. Say it with me. With. Say it on your own. You can pause the video now and write your word. And here is how I would spell with. W-I-Th. Is it voiced or unvoiced? With. It's unvoiced because you do not hear it rumble. Our next word is the word path. Path. Say it with me. Path. Say it on your own. You can pause the video now to write your word. And here is how I would spell path. I know my first sound, p, 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 and my vowel, a, and my letter team, th, makes up the last sound. Our next word is the word math. Math. Say it with me. Math. Say it on your own. You can pause the video now and write your word. And here is how we would spell math. Is the vowel or is the consonant team th at the beginning or at the end in this word? It's at the end. The last finger you put up said. Next word. Our next word is the word thin. Thin. Say it with me. Thin. Say it on your own. Go ahead and write the word thin now. And here's how we would spell thin. The th is at the beginning in this word. TH, together T and H say and thin. Our next word is the word moth. Moth. Say it with me. Moth. Say it on your own. You can pause the video now and write the word moth. And here is how I would spell moth. When I break it up, ah, my short O, doesn't say t, it says T and H together, say. Your last one, this is going to be your challenge one. Listen carefully because it's going to have another consonant team at the end. I want you to listen carefully to what two consonants you hear at the end. Thump. Thump. Say it with me. Thump. Say it on your own. Let's break it up together. Thump. Thump. You can go ahead and pause the video and write the word now. And here is how I would spell thump. I know my first sound has to be TH. I heard but those last two letters might be kind of tricky. M, P. M and P together say thump. You guys did great today. Remember, if you wrote those words, take a picture and post it in the Google Classroom so we can see the great work you are doing at home. Stay safe, wash your hands, and enjoy the weather. It's a beautiful day outside today. Bye.